Hello guys, this is DragonFish201 here, and we are back with some more Wasted Youth. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I kind of wanted to finish the rest of these. Oh, there's an alcoholic. I want to finish these rest of these, the students' background information, so let's go. Lily. Lily was deeply unhappy when she first came here, and the reason soon became clear: alcohol. Unlike everyone I've ever known, she becomes smarter the more she drinks. She is not drunk all the time. Mr. Ross and Mr. McGowl have complained about the amount of puke they have to clean. Seems immune to alcohol poisoning. Oh, I know, right? Her last school would not let her drink, and her grades were poor. We supply her with booze, and she is getting straight A's. Result: Michael. Michael's concerns me greatly. He continually speaks about family and respect, and what he'll do to anyone who breaks his trust. We must try to steer him away from this sort of thing. I know little about his family. All his father told me when he enrolled was that if I fail him, I will be sleeping with the fishes. No illness. His grades are getting better, but his behavior still worries me. He will either grow up to be a great man or a killer. Possibly both. I don't see it can be both. Monica appears to have an obsessive-compulsive disorder. She's obsessed with cleaning and hygiene. Oh yeah, she was the one who was, cleaning the whiteboard in the hall. Mr. Ross often finds that she does a lot of his work before he has a chance to. That's great. There have been a few instances where her condition proved to be a problem. Once she erased all the words in her textbook, and another time she was up all night polishing her bed's headboard. Okay. Once tried to clean her mouth out with soap. Alright, she's got a real problem. We have been unable to get her condition under control, but the school has never been so clean. I guess that's good. Ugh, Nate. The school douche. Nate is popular with just about every pupil in the school, and I have no idea why. All he seems to do is brag about how cool he is. Perhaps I should try this for myself. Behavior. Nate is quite aggressive towards anyone who doesn't like him, worryingly so. He hasn't been physically violent so far. No illness. He needs to cool down a little bit before he ends up hurting someone or himself. Nikki scares me. She behaves like a young version of one of those prostitutes I picked up in in Vietnam. Note to self: erase that comment later. Her capacity for deviance, is terrifying. Some of the more softly spoken pupils have complained about her graphic language. I'm too scared to look. She seems deeply unhappy at times, and her grades suffer as a result. She will probably be much happier when she hits the age of consent. It is likely that she will be a real man-eater, possibly literally. Owen. Owen comes from an unbelievably poor background and has come on leaps and bounds since he joined us. Unfortunately, he has become friends with Kevin because they are both from poor families. They must be nipped in the bud. What? He's grateful for everything we do for him, and as such gives us no problems. Scurvy. I don't know what that means. His grades have slipped recently. I believe this is because he realizes that once he gets the grades he needs, he will back home and back to poverty. Alright, I guess I missed a word right there. Olivia gives new meaning to the term laid back. She's the sort of person who wouldn't flinch if a nuke went off. This sort of attitude does not make for a great student. She is friends with quite a few people and is not the sort of person to make enemies easily. No illness. She needs to learn the meaning of hard work, otherwise she is just going to drift through life without achieving anything. Patrick is hated by everyone in the school, and with good reason. He acts like an arsehole to everyone he meets, and then gets upset when they treat him like the same way back. Oh God, I'd beat the crap out of someone like that. He really needs to learn the basic principle of cause and effect instead of whining. What is wrong with this guy? Whining like a little bitch. I can't cuss because my parents are home. Gets beaten up every other day. Okay. Screw him. If you can't be bothered to act like a basic level of human decency, then I'm not going to do with him any favors. Note to self, change this before Austin sees it. Pippa. Pippa, I don't know. Pippa, oh, they're 2 years older than me. Pippa comes from a poor and unpleasant background, but tries to overcome this by acting cheerful all the time. She tries to put a positive spin on it, even in the most horrific circumstances. I am worried that she is on the verge of cracking. Her positive veneer is starting to fade, and I can believe she could have a nervous meltdown. She's weird hair. Miss Cummings is keeping an eye on her mental health. Her grades are increasing slightly, but this is mainly due to sympathetic marking from the teachers. Quentin. Quentin is a sensible young man. He deserves the position of head boy. He is the son of one of our biggest funders, and as such is given everything that he asks for. He deserves it. A lot of the pupils don't like him because they say he never has a nice word to say about anyone. I think they're just jealous. No illness. He can be anything he wants to be because he is so smart and intelligent. He gets mostly F's. What? Oh my god, wow. He gets F's. And he changes them to A's simply because he deserves them. If he's failing, he doesn't deserve an A. Queenie. What kind of name is that? Ah, Queenie, our wonderful head girl. She may be my brother's daughter, but she would still have been given the role due to her mature outlook and sensible disposition. A lot of the other pupils seem to think she's stuck up. I'm confused by this, and think they need to give her a second chance. Plastic surgery scars. God. Her work is not as good as it should be, but I tell the teachers to give her straight A's anyway. Come on. How does this guy become a teacher? Oh, shoot. Roger. Did I pass Dave? I think I did. Well, I'll go back up in a minute. Roger is a very strange individual. He appears to have been brought up on television shows such as Jackass and has a disturbing preoccupation with the scatological. Dirty boy. Oh yeah, he was the one with the porno mag. He has contracted a number of questionable diseases from playing with his own excrement. Shh, how do you get STDs from yourself? Nobody wants to touch him because they are afraid he will give them some sort of terrible disease. He needs to overcome that. Ruby. Oh God. Ruby is an incredibly lazy individual and needs to buck her ideas right up. She always seeks the easiest way to deal with any problem, and actually, is that such a bad thing? She seems at her happiest when she's relaxing and never gives the teachers any trouble. No illness. She really needs to make an effort because her grades are boringly passes, but she always still passes. Maybe she's cleverer than we give her credit for. Sam. Sam really needs to cheer up. Sure, bad things happen to all of us, and maybe he's had it worse than most. Sure, everyone I've ever seen loved is dead, but does it really help to keep wanting about? I don't know. The teachers have no complaints about him, but he irritates the crap out of me. I have it hard too, kid. Constantly harasses the nurse about imagined illnesses. Okay, he did have a leprosy once. I'll give him that. Cheer up, seriously. Things could be worse. I'm not going to say that to him, though. It probably depresses him even more. Suzanne is friendly and just gets on with her work. But I'm suspicious of her. Her grades were terrible before she came here, and then they suddenly jumped to straight A's. I suspect a plot. She seems very friendly with Brian, who I also don't trust. It seems she must have faked bad grades to be nearer him. No illness. She has an ulterior motive. I know it. She came here to be with Brian. That much is certain. What are they planning? Do they plot to overthrow me? I won't allow it. Terrence. What the heck? She's green everything. Terrence is an incredibly naughty child. The little bastard set fire to my hair. So I locked him. Oh, wait, this is the kid. Yeah, I remember this. I'm not going to tell you about it, but you'll find out soon enough. So I locked him in the detention room. Unfortunately, I lost the key. He's probably going to die. Yeah, you'll find out soon enough where this is going to. Ever since we locked him away, his behavior has improved immeasurably. He does scratch rapidly. He did it on the door from time to time. We slide food to him under the door. Miss Cummings speaks to him to see how he's coping. The teachers think we should try to get him out. I think I need to destroy this record before the police come knocking. He deserved it, though. My hair never grew back. Tina. What the heck? Tina is a bully, plain and simple. She is aggressive to everyone she meets and has been expelled from several schools. I advise the staff to keep her away from the sharp objects. Personally, I welcome someone like her to my school. No one can accuse her of not knowing her own mind, and she is helping to build the characters of some of our weaker pupils. No illness. If she can channel her aggression into her schoolwork, she would be one of the best pupils we have ever seen. Yuri. Yuri is a first-class fool. He believes he has psychic powers, and just the other day, he showed me a spoon and said he had bent it with the power of his mind. Oh yeah, the kid in the locker. Even though he had been rubbing it with his fingers. He gets on everyone's nerves by insisting that he has psychic abilities. It gets tedious. I keep telling Miss Cummings to find proof he isn't psychic. He needs to stop mucking about this parlor tricks and focus on getting a proper career. No one's going to be interested in spoon bending. Sure that. Ulrika, it's a girl in the library. Ulrika seems to attract trouble. There are numerous rumors flying around in the school about her, each more unbelievable than the last, and I suspect every one of them is true. We've never found any proof of what she is believed to have done, which suggests she is very good at covering her tracks. On record, none. I think the one way for her to get over these rumors once and for all is just to come out and admit them. Then everyone will know for who she is, and she can just get on with the schoolwork. Vincent. Vincent's a self-proclaimed miserable... What is with him in this word? Bastard. Which he uses to stop people getting close to him. I think he is afraid of emotional involvement, although he appears to be close to Wendy. He is an avid smoker, but we allow that sort of thing to go unpunished at my school. If it helps him relax and get better grades, then it's fine. Smokers cough, but that's to be expected given how much he smokes. I do feel he needs to try and make a few more friends, but his grades are solid, so I'm not that bothered. Alright, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. We'll continue these tomorrow, maybe get on with the missions. So, like, comment, rate, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
I got a million ways to get it. Choose one. Hey, bring it